And welcome to turn 3, where my orcs move ever so much closer to the Tau. And now that I'm so close, it's just maneuverability for him will be so important. Now my bikes flank in behind, and my truck. My boys are very excited to get out, so it just had to happen that way. My storm boys. Another lucky 6 to move 18 inches right up to that final stealth squad, which it's looking very bleak for them right now, with a big full squad of, I think there's 15 guys left in there. The other truck full of boys comes on in, manages to not get immobilized. The looters shoot at their other devilfish. Managed not to do anything though. The bike shooting into the back of the other devilfish managed to wreck it. And so they have to pile out into the open, where the orcs are very happy about. The bikes, that bike squad try to shoot into the commander, try to hurt him, fail to do any wounds. Big shooters, shooting pot shots everywhere, not doing anything except when they fire at the fire warriors. And then one dies. But he makes his other saves. The boys charge through difficult terrain and are able to make it into those fire warriors, but the fire warriors do get to hit first. Now the storm boys, because they do want to kill the hammerhead with that railgun, the power claw is actually the only one that charges into the hammerhead, and so they take less wounds from the flechette dischargers. Now the bikes charge in first to those fire warriors, and when they react, the other squad of boys that came out is out of charge range, and so unfortunately they weren't able to do anything this round. However, orcs have lots of attacks and almost clean up those fire warriors. But, of course, the boss bull, reliable as ever, cleans up the remaining ones, and they're able to consolidate out of that difficult and dangerous terrain and not be hurt by it when they want to move later on. The storm boys, they hit quite hard, but not before the marker drone hits and actually kills a boy. So that's very good because they do have the higher initiative. However, the amount of wounds is too much, and almost he saved 5 saves. He just failed that last save there, and same with the other guy. They just barely died there. He was rolling such good on saves, but there was just too many. He failed too much, and the one boy dies from the flechette dischargers, and the power claw whiffs. He doesn't get any 6s, not able to hurt them at all. Again, so this is the counter charge from the fire warriors. Lots of attacks. Only a few die. They hit at the same time, so they hit back, but unfortunately it is over for the fire warriors. They lose combat, they run away, and they get overrun. Now, against the commander, we charged in there. Both sides managed to do nothing. And so, they are stuck in combat. Tau's turn. Again, positioning is super important, so he's using the mobility of his devilfish as best as possible. Railgun, ouch! Direct hit on the storm boys, and he kills 10 of them. Annihilating them almost completely. Then the burst cannons, they fire and clean up the squad, and so good news for the Tau. It's not completely over. They do have somewhat of a fighting chance still. They do fire. The fire warriors get out of the devilfish. The devilfish fires at the truck. Unfortunately, is not able to pop it. Only stuns it, and then the fire warriors fire at it, and they don't do anything. 2 penetrating hits and rolls 2 1s. Terrible, terrible luck. But the commander did wipe out the bike squad, and so he is free out to do things. On the right side of the board, yeah, there's just that hammerhead who clean up the storm boys, but there are a few squad of boys left. The looters are just hanging out, you know, enjoying the good old time, and that Big Mac is, I'm still trying to repair it. He did not manage, I missed a roll before, but he did not manage to repair it. He's still immobilized, and that is the state of the board.